Hello there, everyone. Oh, you're asking how my day is. Oh, my day's going well. How about you? I'm just preparing for a rather magnificent story time. Doesn't that sound appealing? In any case, it's going to be entirely improv, so if there are any plot points you don't like, my apologies. It'll be about 30 minutes of story. Are you ready to sit down and let the cow recount your tales for me? For you. But yes, are you ready for the tales of the cow? Oh, negative drink. Thank you. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a cat. This cat was just like any other cat. Just being around, rolling around, being a jerk. Normal cat stuff, right? It had plenty of catitude, and its family loved him very, very much. And then, the guards of the royal, or the royal guards as you common folk would put it, came around and, abducted the cat's family. The cat's family begged him not to follow, and the cat, obviously, being the catitudey cat it was, followed them for miles and miles. It kept going, walking, onward keeps on persevering. It goes onward and onward, following its very family that loves it so. Then, one day, through a stroke of luck and 5 fish in a barrel, don't ask, the cat caught up to its family. The family asked, "Why did you follow us?" The cat simply replied, "Because you told me not to. What do you think would happen?" Hearing this, the guards let the family go, and they lived happily ever after. Okay. That was the first story. Now what should the next story be? Vampire or werewolf related? I need to get myself some poll thing on here, but vampire or werewolf story next. What would you prefer? A werewolf trying to tame his uncontrollable urges, or a vampire trying to fit in? What kind of story do you think would be more captivating to go first? I think I'll go with the vampire one, actually. It's more on brand for me. Once upon a time, there was a man, just living as any other man would. A man among men. He stood up for anyone he could. And then he found a love. A love he would not let go. He will never let his love go. His love loved him back. Their love was absolutely true. And then one day, a vampire came and bit his wife It was so sad. So sad. He lost whom he cared for. Although not in the traditional sense. You see, his wife was actually turned into a vampire. Not killed or drained. So, he decided and pleaded to the vampire that turned his wife. Please, please, turn me too, so I can enjoy eternity with my love. The vampire said, very well, but only if you prove you're worthy. Climb that mountain and retrieve the flames of eternal bliss. The man, climbing his way up the tower, up and up and up he went. He kept on going up. I don't know why okay. He kept going up and up and up and up. There was no end in sight. After a year of climbing, a whole entire year of climbing, there was a strange doggo that met him on his path. I shall put the doggo into the chat for you to see. As you can see, it's a very good doggo. The doggo kept his sanity in check. The doggo kept his mind at peace. It was almost as if he was with his wife. So together he and the doggo climbed, till they eventually reached the summit. They grabbed the flames and grabbed them fast. But then the mountain began to collapse. What would they do? What would they do? They can't escape a crumbling mountain that took them a year to climb. The doggo then took a nom, like nyam, of the flame. And you'll never guess what happened. The doggo was his wife's humanity that somehow escaped being turned into a vampire. And then they fell together, fell in love together, and fell for the rest of their eternity together. And then they met each other in the other world, embraced each other in their arms, and they lived happily ever after. As eternity kept marching forward, so did their happiness. Sorry if that story had some things that made you feel a bit uncomfortable. It's a story that has a meaning that holds very dear to me. In any case, I hope you're enjoying the story so far. Next will be a werewolf story. I hope you are ready. Okay, taking a big sip of my O2. Not O2, water first. Nice. Oh, thank you for the Doritos. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a werewolf. A werewolf who couldn't control his urges, no matter how he tried. He tried and tried and tried, knocking himself to the ground because he couldn't confide in anyone about his secrets. But he knew he had someone precious to take care of at home. So he went on an adventure of enlightenment. Many fell trying to help him. Many. In any case, as many tried to help him, he learned lessons. Quite a few lessons. A lesson that could not be replaced. Believe in oneself, and you will achieve self-control. Believe in others and not yourself, and control will only come and go. Don't believe in yourself or others, and control will never be there for you. You need to have a balance of happiness, and a balance of truth. Thank you for being here for my short story time. I plan on doing this monthly.